Hi and welcome back to another live stream. We're going to have a look around the main streets of Innisfail in far north Queensland, Australia. Tropical far north Queensland. You'll see Art Deco buildings, a lot of shops, show what Innisfail's got to offer. And this here is supposed to be becoming a pet store, what I've heard. It's an old carpet place. Got some motorbikes going past, so we'll wait a few seconds for that. Good thing. Otherwise the noise will be too loud. It's a little harder to read. It's a little harder to read the chat as I go along, so bear with me. I'll look at it when I can. So we've got smartphone and computer solutions. We've got KFC just up here, which used to be a tyre shop back in the old days. I remember it was a tyre shop. There's been a few different things before that. And we've got a few things across the road, backpackers, cafe is a good place. And then you got stuff down there. So this is the main highway in Australia, the Bruce Highway, Highway 1, that you see here in Innisfail. This part, it's classed as Edith Street. So if you were living locally, you'd hear people calling it Edith Street. Edith Street goes up through the main part of town and all that. So, but the highway actually turns up ahead. But here's the local KFC. Like I was saying before, it's got a drive-through. It's not too bad. Watching me live stream and waved. Got a four-wheel drive place. Now this next place after this was actually Seaport House, which is heritage listed, which means it cannot be knocked down. It's got to be maintained. It's a government listed building. It's not owned by the government, but it's a government listed building. So we'll wait for these people to go past so we can have a little bit of a look. We've got to keep in mind people's privacy and all that while we're live streaming. Just show what we can. Yeah, this one here, Seaport House. Now, Seaport has owned a lot of places in Innisfail. Is a very, well, I guess they were a rich company, rich family, migrants, Italian migrants, I think. No, they weren't Italian. They were Chinese or something. I'm not sure. I never knew any of them, but they had this house here was built for them. And then where Coles Supermarket now stands was Seaport's big shop, which I remember seeing coming up on holidays in the 1980s. I remember the outside of it, I don't remember ever going in there. But that's where the Coles car park is now, which they call Seaport's Corner. Bear with me with the quality of the video, because the internet's good here. I get full reception. It's just the way these cameras work and the way mobile live streaming works that you do lose a bit of quality. That's why I don't live stream too often out and about, why I just do normal videos. But this is Charles Street. No, Glady Street, sorry. Charles Street is where KFC is. This is Glady Street. For anyone who's watching who knows the area. And there's your Anzac Park across there where they've got an information van, a few things over there. We might go across and have a look at the War Memorial they've got there. Depending if there's intoxicated people over there, which there quite often is, over that direction in that park. There's Anzac Memorial Park, that huge tree. It was the first site of the Innisfail State School, which is a primary school. Basically, at the time, grade 1 to grade 6, I think. Show some of the local flowers and stuff, and there's Bunnings, which is a hardware store. For Americans, it's like Home Depot, or Home Depot, as we would call it. Now we're coming up, we'll cross over and have a look at this, the War Memorial. Cross over and give it a bit of a go. Have a bit of a detailed look at it. It's a bus stop. So if you're heading to Townsville from here, which is south, then you'd go on this side of the road. There's also like an old cannon in there. There's a bit of a band rotunda thing. If there's no intoxicated people around, we'll go through there and have a look. But 99% of the time there is. So, there's not much chance. Here comes some Gary, so he'll probably yell out while I'm trying to live stream, but that's all good. Just going across the street there. Thanks. Hey, how you going? Okay, so War Memorial here. It's the National Service Memorial 1951 to 1972. You've got the Australian Royal Navy, Australian Army and the Air Force. A lot of people who fought in the war that locally, different wars, and are in those services. Yes, the intoxicated people are over there, so bear with me. We might have a look later if the live stream keeps working. Let me know in the comments if it stuffs up, if it stops working. But yeah, this is the Innisfail and Babinda Tully branch, dedicated to the memory of national servicemen who served their country 1951 to 1972. Some of these names along here I actually did know the people back in the day. Quick little look. Oh, we can. That's well looked after. There's often flags up here and everything, and the Anzac Day Memorial, stuff like that. Okay, there's what's going to be Rosco's Pizzas across there. It's been confirmed. If you've watched some of my videos, will this become Rosco's Pizza? Yes, it will. Just gotta get away now. Some do, some don't. There's your Coles supermarket, which was Seaport Corner, which I'd show the sign, but there's people there. You think you go on Saturday afternoon, wouldn't be many people, but no, there is lots. And there's Hungry Jack's, which is the same as basically Burger King for Americans. People who know from America. And so, bear with me. Some nice plants along here, which I would have shown if there wasn't people in the way. We've always got to show respect for people along the way, residents, stuff. So we'll show some of the shops that are across the road here. The people who live here on the Coles side of the road, or people who used to live here, Coles supermarket side of the road. Hopefully you can hear what's being said well enough. You see a lot of things are done in the Art Deco design, even years later, that weren't originally Art Deco. They just make them Art Deco. Like this turquoise sort of building here, which is a medical centre. That's the Art Deco designed. And the one next to it, the real estate agent and the hairdresser. Then you've got EB Games, which is like GameStop for people in America. I think it's even the same company. Video games and pop culture stuff. No. A bit of a look from the outside. You got your Art Deco designed, inspired bins, bin enclosures. Don't know how well that shows up on there, but there's plenty more to show. And that along the way. It's a beautiful town. Just needs some of it needs a good new painting and cleaning. Local plants put in by the council, local government. Looks like they've been massacred, not overly looked after. Okay, so this used to be the Oh. This used to be a pub. We'll have a bit of a look. See the sign on the outside now. It's been turned into a chemist. So we'll have a bit of a look. It used to be the White Horse Hotel. Very Art Deco. You got the Art Deco app that you can download. Speeder Street. And really odd looks off people. Even though I've walked around town with this 100 designs. But not so much live streaming. You can see a lot of the old style buildings across. If you look above the names of the shops and that, which says General Merchants and all that along here. All the beautiful original Art Deco stuff too. This is not reproduction stuff. This is actual proper Art Deco design. This right at home used to be a shoe shop, K-Town Shoes. People might remember, and this was Target. This wasn't originally here. There was like there was K-Flower and Co. and a few other different things over the years, but this was Target. As you can see in there very well. I'll put it down further. Yeah, this was Target. Yeah, it's a very nice shop. We'll go and have a look at this. There's like LED lighting. It's like a stained glass sort of thing along here in the old school tiles. Have a quick look at them across here. They're quite nice. Yeah, they're a classic. There's a few of these places have got them. I really like. I really like the way that it's been kept over the years. George Cotz's Rothney's Pharmacy. This used to have neon on the sign there. But look at the old tiles. The old classic tiles here. Show a bit more detail. Old school design. Been here the whole time I've ever lived in this town. Now we got George Cotz's Rothney's Pharmacy. That's that old sign that I was saying before. And you look at up here on the awning, how they've done all this. Been there forever. It's just been repainted a few times, and there's your same tiles, and then the tiles in the doorway of the florist, Shirley Florist.